What's happening, YouTube world? It's your boy Innovative Strength here with another YouTube fact. My bad. Another did you know fact. YouTube fact. Another did you know fact. We're going to talk about roaches this time. And I know it's a lot of you, as I did, grew up with roaches. And mother joints is nasty. You know, they get in your food, they contaminate it, they spread diseases, they mess up your breathing and your lungs and all that stuff. But first thing first is sanitation. Sanitation is a major key to getting rid of, or at least controlling the roaches. Everybody is the cleanest person in the world, but a lot of people miss things. We all human, we are all imperfect. One thing I want to point out is the cabinets near the stove, they form a greasy deposit from cooking all the time. Especially if you are big on fried stuff, greasy deposits can definitely form from that. I would need you to look at the ceiling underneath the if you have like a hood on your stove, underneath that, clean that off. The walls surrounding the stove, in between where the stove meets the counter, that definitely have buildup there. On the floor, there's definitely grease buildup all around there. I would suggest to clean that off. If you have wallpaper, I would recommend moving it, getting rid of it. Excuse me. Getting rid of it. And sorry, some heartburn. Recommend getting rid of it. And also closing up. If you got like cracks, if the cabinet that's hanging on the wall doesn't quite snug the wall tightly, you can definitely caulk that, seal up all the cracks all around, inside and out. I recommend. But before doing that, I want to say get yourself some type of spray agent that would draw the roaches out. Have a vacuum on hand, suck out the ones that's rushing out. Get the eggs, suck out the cracks of the cabinets, so you can get rid of the eggs and stuff, and get rid of the larger roaches so that they can't reproduce, even the baby ones. Any of those is going to come out. Some of them is going to die depending on what kind of spray you get. And then I would get like a residual type of spray. Get the strongest one that you can find out there on the market, and definitely spray around the areas safely. Protect yourself, of course. Read the label. Label is the law. Definitely use bait. You got to use a combination, because a lot of these roaches been around longer than we have, and they adapted and they are becoming immune to certain things that we are using. Spraying boric acid all over the place is definitely not one of them. It may work temporarily, but spraying it all over, placing it all on the cracks of the doors and like that stuff is tacky, it's dangerous, and having it like that is just unhealthy. That's number one. But always use a combination of things: bait, liquid, and some type of knockdown spray or draw out spray, along with vacuuming and stuff like that, and cleansing this. That's it. That's a real deep down control of it. And definitely, if you have a real bad case, I would say hire a professional just to get it started, and then you manage it after. But yeah, definitely if it's a real bad case, and when I say bad, that means roaches are usually nocturnal. And so if they are out in the daytime and they're crawling all over the ceiling, the walls, and the floor, and the couches, everywhere during the day, you will have a serious issue. Now, like I said, I recommend getting you a professional and really taking care of that. But that's it. That's all I have. I'm not gonna talk your ear off. So I'm out doing houses right now. And until next time, people.